Hi, we are here in the beautiful podcast room. We're recording some very, very informative stuff, and today we're going to talk about networking, specifically business networking and business related events.
And what does networking mean to you? Do you like freeze up, like, oh my gosh, like I hate to go to these Chamber of Commerce events and then just like be awkward. Basically, you tell me networking and I'm like, can I just like go do
You
some
did not
taxes?
look awkward the other day. No, you did not, ma'am.
Okay,
no, you did not. You were in your element, and you were having fun, and you were even dancing. Okay.
We're talking about serious stuff here, which
is
networking.
Networking does not have to be boring.
Okay. How do we make it fun? That's what we're gonna.
We gotta loosen up. You gotta loosen up, and you loosened up. You were having so much fun, and you were in your element. You were Marcy Tran. You were dancing the cumbia. You were showing me how to cumbia. Okay. She has some killer moves. Okay, so that's what networking to me is. To me, when I think of networking, I think of having fun after hours. I think of business after hours. And to me, I think business does not have to be boring. Business, not boring. I mean, to me, I found customers when I'm just being myself, being my own crazy self. And surprisingly, I've actually met people that ended up buying stuff from our business, I think, because they saw that I was being genuine.
All right, so now let's cover some tips. We're going to share with you, the audience, things that you can do to step outside of your comfort zone, and what you're targeting, what you want to do is become your own local expert.
Yes.
So here's the good stuff.
Okay, so we're talking about networking. Just the other day at Top Floor Cars, where I work at, it's my daddy's shop. I do the marketing for them, and we set up a networking event. It was called, in our area, it's called YPO, Happy Hour, Young Professional Organization Happy Hour. It was from 5 to 7. We also had the ribbon cutting from 4 to 5. So it was like a 3-hour networking event. And I think it went really well. Mm-hmm. I really do. What do you think? You were there. Do you think
it was super fun? Now, I was just a guest, and I was happy to like do whatever you need.
So I noticed that you were a guest, but you were so comfortable that it's like, to me, it was like you were involved. You were part of the team.
Sure. Okay, so that's two. So what's coming top of mind when you say that is two sides of this. If you're going to network and you're going to go to like an event from your Chamber of Commerce or a BNI, business networking, something. Oh, okay. Yeah, in bigger cities they have them. They're really awesome.
Oh, cool.
But you're on the back end. You put it on. Tell the audience like what.
It was a lot of work.
It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and it was fun.
It was really fun, but we there was a lot of stuff that went on behind the scenes. So like the day before, my mom and my dad, they took all of their folding tables, all the folding chairs, they got it all in the garage because it's a car shop, so there was a big garage area. So they got it all in the garage. We did a lot of like sweeping the concrete, doing all that, trying to like organize everything and make it look presentable. And then the day of is when I got like the extra stuff. Oh, and then they marinated the meat because we had tacos. So they marinated. They were so good. They marinated the meat the day before, cut it all up, and got all the ingredients ready. I'm getting hungry thinking about it. So they got all the ingredients ready, and then the day of is when we did all the decorations and all that. So we started doing the decorations around 11, and from like 11 to 3, we were like busy setting up for the networking event. And I even organized a little game, which was really fun. I think an icebreaker game is really important.
That was brilliant. Happily, you tricked us into talking to each other.
Yes.
You tricked us into interacting. I mean, there was nothing dry like, hi, here's my business card.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, tell me which one of these things
on one of these cards, I should have brought a card, darn it, sorry. It was like a little square card, and then it had like a lot of little facts on it. Probably you've done something like it if you've done any icebreakers ever. But most people have. But if not, it's like a card with like 25 little random facts, like favorite food is Mexican food, been kicked by a horse, just random stuff. And you go to different people at the networking event and you ask them, hey, have you been kicked off a horse? And it kind of gets the people loose. Yeah. They're not so stiff, and then they think of the time they got kicked off a horse, and then they're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you how they got kicked off a horse.
Yes, right.
So it's not so like, hi, I'm Marcy Brown. I'm Carrina. This is my business card.
Thanks. Wow.
Yeah, my husband and I have a security business together, and he does a really good job.
I kind of don't care.
Pretty much, that's how it really is. So it was like a fun way to talk to people.
Awesome. All right, now you had a really good attendance. What did that take?
It took a lot of promoting in advance. So we started promoting it, I would say like 3 weeks before, maybe.
3 weeks.
We put the little flyer online. We started telling a lot of people that we know, and then we just keep, not like annoying sharing it, but we'd like bring it up once or twice a week, just kind of on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and my little stories, and then just like people we talk to, you'd be like, hey, I hope you can come, just like making them feel like we want them to be there. So
I don't know, would you have a number that you could say, like, well, for every 10 people I invited, 2 were actually free to come, or do you
I would say like honestly probably like 75 of the people that we did reach out to actually came.
Really?
Yeah, because it was like, I would say there was like 45-ish people there, right? Like at the event, it was about 45, maybe 40 to 45 people that were there, and we told almost everybody we told, they ended up coming. So almost everybody.
Breaking news, I have to interrupt this right now because I have to share a marketing tip that helped make this work, and you want to copy this. Whenever Carrina is posting, she's tagging whoever she's talking to. She is fabulous, awesome. If she goes to this, right behind me is a brewery. There's restaurants all over town. The girl's always in a restaurant. And so wherever she goes, she tags the place. And you know what that gets you? If you're not doing this, look, you're living your life. You're going to restaurants, you're doing stuff. Tag the business, especially if it's small.
Yeah, especially if it's small.
And they will turn around and repost you because, hi, you're free advertising. You just made content for them.
Yes, free.
And then their followers, their audience isn't necessarily yours. And so they will check you out.
And it's all free.
Maybe they'll follow you, maybe they won't. But I mean, like clockwork. I will tag a coffee shop and I will see boop, 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 a few more followers after that.
Yeah.
And even if they don't follow you, what happens is you still got some free exposure.
Yeah.
Because they're going to repost you.
Most of the time.
Not everybody. But do it. Just take what... The things you're doing in your life, you don't have to make marketing harder than it is.
Yeah, it's stuff you're already doing.
So, back to the regular schedule program. I didn't want to take over because we are talking about networking, but this is a form of networking, and the social media, you got to maximize it. It's free.
It is related because if you go to a networking event at a place, you kind of do, and you did it for us too. She was there, and then she went to the networking event, and then she would make some really good content, like a really good video, and her mind works different from mine, so it's nice to see it's just like something different that I wouldn't have thought of. And she like took a little cool video of like the door prizes, and then she tagged Top Floor, and we reshared it, and it was just like so easy because I didn't have to make any kind of content. She made it for me, so I just reshared it, and she tagged us.
Yeah.
So we finished ours. We had a good turnaround. People stayed past 7.
That's right.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And you kept saying you were gonna leave. It was like 6 o'clock. She said she was gonna leave, and then she starts talking more, and then I look, and it's 7, and she's still there, and I'm like. We were having so much fun.
Nice. Yeah.
We were having so much fun, and people stayed past 7. That's how you know the party's good. When people are still partying. And it was so good that, believe it or not, people were helping us fold up the chairs and put them away.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, can we help you put up? Like, as we were like setting up to close down. So.
Okay, so let's imagine the audience is listening to this and they're like, but I for whatever reason, I'm not part of a BNI, I'm not part of the Chamber of Commerce or whatever, and I don't have the bandwidth to put on an event that big. Like, basically, we want to take all the fear out of it and just tell you, do it, it's worth it, network.
Yeah,
network. What do you think is something that you can do on a smaller scale? I mean, I think you should do this. But if that just like wigs you out too much,
just go to an event. Go to
an event. Oh, hello.
Go to a networking event.
I wasn't even looking for
that.
Oh, really? I'm like, well,
you got to start off by going to them.
I could just ask another business owner, to a meal. But yeah, you go to an event. Oh my God, I have to tell you,
they have so many.
If you are scared to go because they're awkward, it's not awkward. Join the club. Okay, for her it's not awkward. For me, I kind of rather like pull out all my nails.
Oh gosh, you're so funny though. I feel like people would genuinely appreciate your presence in those networking events because you're funny and you're yourself.
I am myself. Yeah. It's the only way I know how to be. But
exactly.
But then I worry that I made a fool out of myself. But so.
Well, what's the worst that happens? I mean,
I don't know.
What is that one quote? It's like, what people think about you is none of your business.
That's true.
So you just be yourself.
But I try to make it all my business, and it's not. It's not. So that's not. When you're gonna go to these things, put that little voice inside your head aside and think about the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is you're doing this for the sake of your business. You know, you're promoting it.
And you might meet someone that you wouldn't have met if you didn't go.
For sure. Totally, I get business off of doing these things.
Yeah,
but I think you can't. Here's a side tip that I did not expect to come up. When you go to these things, I think the importance is to pay attention to who you're talking to, to focus on that relationship and that building, regardless if they're ever going to be your customer. Because when someone's trying to sell you, even just in a conversation, you pull away.
Yeah, but people like to talk about themselves.
They like to talk about themselves, but you feel icky if you're just like, so if I know you, all humans like to talk about themselves, just start saying, hey, tell me about your business.
Exactly, and
tell me what you do. But if you come like, oh my God, I really need to make a sale, and I really need you to know, I really need you to buy this stuff, please, here's what I've done, we've been in business for 5 years,
my God,
and you really should get some new insurance because I'm a great insurance agent, call me, what's your number?
Oh my God, it's overwhelming. No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. Focus on just them and their relationship.
Yeah, and there will be times where you're talking to people and they really don't have the social, like, awareness, I guess, and they will literally talk about themselves, and you just have to exit eventually. Like, you can't give all your time to one person because they won't stop talking.
Got it? But you want to know something? When you're in a conversation and you're totally aware, like you're contributing nothing and they're talking, they think they're having the time of their life.
Yeah.
So let them.
Let them for a certain amount of time.
Yeah. Oh man, something just came up and now I lost it.
But you're so good at asking questions about people too. It's not just like you, or it's that's like nice. You're so good at it. So I feel like you would just be like, people will love you.
Yeah. So man, I totally lost my train of thought. Well, that's okay because we're just gonna snippet this out.
Yeah.
I had questions.
Oh no, we were talking about your YPO. So we had a good time at Top Floor's YPO event. Now guess who's hosting the next networking event? Marcy and Alex at Clean Car Custom Detail. So what you're gonna have for dinner or for food?
You ready? What I was thinking?
Oh,
you ready?
What are you gonna have?
Okay,
that's the main question I have.
I call myself Mexican because bloodline I am 3/4 Mexican, but culturally.
What's the 25%?
White.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
So and Alex is Vietnamese. So I was like, let's do a combo Mexican food
fusion.
And egg rolls.
Fusion. Shush.
To represent.
Are you serious?
That's what I was thinking.
Can I come?
Oh, you have to come. You have to come because so at her thing, I ran around making sure that we got emails. We will talk about email marketing later.
Please,
so important.
Help me with that.
And she's doing her thing and being a good host, and so it was a nice. It was her thing, but I was happy to help wherever.
Oh God, you help so much, especially with the game. You're so good at the game.
So, please support these events because the more you come and you bring yourself and your personality,
the more people feel good. Like, wow, I spent all these hours. We spent so many hours prepping for it, and so many people showed up. So thank God. But like, imagine a business putting in so much time, so much money into the food and making sure you get the decorations and all that, and then nobody comes. Like.
Okay,
really?
Sorry. Marcy Tran's going to call you out. If you do all this work and nobody shows, it means you didn't market yourself. Okay? So own it. This is what it takes. It means get out there. And by the way, did you know like when you're on Instagram or whatever, these things, when you can see your face, you're going to have like, I forgot the numbers, I don't have it all. But it's like 75%, 50% greater engagement.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah. And so she did it. She's always taught like every day.
Yeah.
Makeup, no makeup. She inspires me.
Thank you.
And as her event got closer, like every day, and she would tag us so then I could take it and turn around and share it so more audiences could see it. And so be in it to win it, honey.
We were talking. I reminded people, and you were so helpful too. And you even brought some friends too. They were fun.
I told them good food, so they came.
Oh gosh, yeah.
But
I can't wait to have your food. Okay, tell us more.
Well,
you told us what's on the menu.
What's on the menu? Oh, you're talking about my thing. I am just started percolating on this.
Some egg rolls. Egg rolls or spring rolls? Is it spring rolls or egg rolls?
I don't know how to make spring rolls. I'd have to buy them. They're very delicate to make.
Or like the spring rolls that are hot, or do you like those like with the rubber? Like not rubber, but it feels like rubber.
So spring rolls are Wait, am I saying it right?
Yummy. I love Vietnamese food.
Yeah. So there's the fried ones, and I was gonna make the fried ones.
Ooh, I like those.
With some nuc mum, which is like the really smelly sauce that's so good. And and then Alex was gonna grill, and so then maybe do some tacos also.
Oh,
like that.
You can't go wrong with tacos. No, you can't.
But
we're gonna have some salsa.
Oh, I want that green salsa that you had.
I bought that from the taqueria.
And then I also found another place, and I said, "Hey, do you sell salsa?" Oh my goodness, $5.99 for 32 ounces of salsa with avocado in it. El
Morelos?
Yes.
Oh,
La Morelos. La
yeah,
Morelos.
they're good.
Yeah. I'll tag it too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be
Okay.
so fun. I cannot wait.
So, get out there and network. Don't baby steps. If everything that we said feels too big,
Start small.
Start small.
You gotta crawl before you walk.
Yeah, but do it. Set yourself a goal. I'm going to attend. So before I even got to the point where I can't even believe I'm putting this thing on,
I'm so happy
to attend one of these torturous events. That's my attitude. To attend.
Which one did you go to?
I don't know.
I didn't go to the one you went to though. I wasn't able to go that one time. I think it was one in downtown.
Don't ask me. I went to Bluebell.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, we're in a small town where Bluebell ice cream is manufactured.
Mm-hmm.
So they hosted it recently. That might have been a Chamber of Commerce event.
Oh.
But anyway,
I started
out with the easy goal of attending one a month.
Did you like it?
No.
Okay. Okay, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I like it though.
Yeah.
Because you can meet a lot of people. It's always catered. There's always food, which I love to eat.
Yes.
So I'm just like,
and there's free gifts. There's prizes.
And there's so many door prizes. So most of the time, I would say 50% of the time, I at least win some type of door prize. I eat a lot of food all the time. There's a lot of like different waters, drinks, everything.
Yes.
You know, you just like eat and talk, and it's just like so fun. But yours is gonna be fun.
We are on different sides of the spectrum. I say do it even if you're forcing yourself to. For her, she does it because it comes natural and she likes it and she wants to. But wherever you fall in that spectrum, know that it serves your business.
Yes, it does.
It serves your relationships.
It really
Oh,
does.
I know the thing I wanted to say earlier that I totally forgot. You're going to talk to people that are never going to become your customers for whatever reason. Like, I'm a car person. Maybe they're not a car person, but they're going to know someone else. Let's say I talk to you and you're like, oh, this girl she will not be my customer.
Well, yes, I will. Now that I know that y'all sell detailing products, that I can
like do a whole series about why you need to detail your car occasionally, like at least every 6 months, even if you live on a dirt road.
Because I wash my car as often as possible, but it's always on a dirt.
However, love on everybody, whether they're your customer or not, because they could become your biggest fanboy, fangirl.
I am a big fangirl.
They could recommend you out.
I've recommended you to so many people. I don't know if they've come.
Yeah.
But hopefully they have.
Yes. So have fun with your networking. And if you have any questions, like you're stumped, how do I start this? Then by all means, jump on our social media. She is The Carrina Show on Instagram, and shoot your questions to her. Because she's been doing this for so many years now, ideas just come to her. And same here, I am at Clean Car Custom Detail. I don't have like a specific marketing account right now. We're just gonna keep it all under one, so I actually like see your message and respond to you. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, I become wildly creative when it's not my business. When it is my business, I go totally blank and don't know what to do. If you know what I'm talking about, then I don't know what's behind that psychologically, but it's just a situation.
I guess because you're in it all the time. It's like different when you're inside of it versus outside looking in.
I think you have extra gunk going on that's like telling you like, oh no, don't say that. Oh, you look stupid. But when it's someone else, you're just like, girl, do this, do this, go here, go live and do this, and it's gonna work. Trust me, it's gonna work.
Yeah, it will. Yeah. And we're gonna do such a great job.
So thanks for listening today, and stay tuned.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Don't give us any thumbs down. Bad stuff's gonna happen. All right, we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.